तपाईले अहिलेसम्म यस च्यानललाई सब्स्क्राइब गर्नुभएको छैन भने प्लिज सब्स्क्राइब गरिदिनु होला र साइडको घन्टीलाई पनि एकचोटी बजाइदिनु होला।
Namaste. We are here at the Rainas court. It's a castle. It's a fort. It's a well-built fort. It falls under the Rainas court municipality, and it is very famous. Especially, it's the next palace. It's the subordinate palace of then Lamjung Dynasty. Lamjung Dynasty. And Lamjung is famous of many mountains, Himalayas, the brave people, the Gurungs, the Muggers, who have been served in the Nepalese army, Indian Gorkhas, British Gorkhas. It's the main place of the Gurungs. The major caste remains of the Gurungs. So that the place of the bravest of brave, Bhakti Thapa, who became martyrs at the Battle of Malau during the Anglo-Nepal War. He was the commander once here. He won at the same district. Moreover, this castle belongs to the Drabya Shah. He was the second son of Daisha Brahma Shah, the king of Lamjung. His station was here. So he marked the first step for the establishment of the Gorkha kingdom. Named the first time Ligli Court, Tallo Court, Mathillo Court. Finally, he named the Gorkha. That was the first time the Gorkha, the principality, it stands in the history. So, you are the founder of the Gorkha. So, in this regard, with the bravery of the Gurung people, other caste, the Himalaya, Manaslu Himalaya, just behind of me, I am the bravest of brave, Bhakti Thapa, Drabya Shah. The history remains with this Rainas court and the Lamjung. In this regard, I would like to call upon the mayor of Rainas court municipality, Mr. Singh Thapa. He is the immediate descending family of the martyrs, the bravest of brave, Bhakti Thapa. So, sir, what do you know about the Bhakti Thapa, Drabya Shah, and the Rainas court?
Thank you. भक्ति थापा द्रव्य शाहको इतिहासको बारेमा हामीले बेला बेलामा चर्चा परिचर्चा गरिरहेका छौँ। नेपाल एकीकरणको इतिहाससँग उहाँहरूको जोडिएको छ र भक्ति थापा लमजुङ राज्यको त्यति बेलाको चिफ हुनुहुन्थ्यो र द्रव्य शाह त्यति बेलाको पूर्वी किल्लाको राजाको रूपमा हुनुहुन्थ्यो र यो नेपाल एकीकरण हुनभन्दा पहिले यो लमजुङको रक्षार्थ उहाँहरू हुनुहुन्थ्यो र पछि यो गोर्खाको लेग्लीकोटमा जब द्रव्य शाह त्यहाँको राजा भइसके पछाडि लमजुङको चिफको रूपमा भक्ति थापा रहनुभएको थियो र त्यो नेपाल एकीकरण अरू धेरै राज्यहरू एकीकरण हुँदा पनि लमजुङ एकीकरण हुन बाँकी थियो। यो भक्ति थापाको कमान्डमा यो राज्य जोगिरहेको अवस्था थियो र नेपालमा गोर्खा राज्यले धेरै राज्यहरू जितिसके पछाडि द्रव्य शाह पछाडिका राजाहरूको सक्रियतामा, पृथ्वीनारायण शाहको सक्रियतामा नेपाल एकीकरण भएको हामीले पाएका छौँ र यो लास्टमा अरू नेपालका धेरै राज्यहरू गोर्खा राज्यमा एकीकरण भइसके पछाडि मात्रै लमजुङ राज्य चाहिँ एकीकरण भएको र लमजुङ राज्यको त्यति बेलाको चिफ कमान्डर भक्ति थापाले गोर्खासँग सम्झौता गरेर एकीकरण गराएको हामीले इतिहासमा पाउँदछौँ र यो नेपाल इतिहास यही थुम्कैबाट भएको हामी दावा साथ भन्छौँ र इतिहासकारहरूले यसलाई विभिन्न मोडमा विभिन्न हिसाबले मोडे तापनि नेपाल एकीकरण यही थुम्काबाट भएको चाहिँ हामीले ऐतिहासिकताको दस्तावेजको आधारमा प्राप्त गरेका छौँ भन्ने मलाई लाग्दछ। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, sir. I agreed with the mayor, Mr. Thapa. Yes, the unification campaign begins from here because the king, the first king of the legally court, finally, the king of Gorkha, he started the first step from here. the Rainas court, the part of the Lamjung kingdom. He was the prince. He was the prince of the Lamjung kingdom. It's Brahma Shah, the youngest son. Yes, there is no doubt. It's a historical fort, Rainas court. It should be preserved. It should be maintained, and from national recognition. So, in this regard, again, I would like to call upon the immediate descending family of the bravest of brave, Bhakti Thapa, Sardar Bhakti Thapa, the former additional Inspector General of Armed Police, Mr. Rohit Thapa. Sir, please. What do you know about this Rainas Court, Fort, Bhakti Thapa, and Darvesh Shah's unification in the brief, sir?
Thank you, General Basnyat. In this historical tour of Lamjung, we have discussed many times how Lamjung kingdom was formed and how it was annexed to Nepal, and how the commanders of Lamjung army fought with bravery. We have discussed many times. Now also, we are in the castle of Rainas Court. This was formed during the reign of Shah to protect it from enemies against Lamjung. This fort, it was guarded by the local Gurung tribal army, and as Darvesh Shah ascended the throne of Ligli Court, then Tallo Court, Mathilo Court, and formed Gorkha kingdom. And after that, the clash between the brothers, King of Nepal, King of Lamjung Narari Shah, and King of Gorkha Darvesh Shah, the conflict was going up. So, to protect the territory of Lamjung against Gorkha, this fort was to be strengthened more. In that process, Bhakti Thapa was deputed here as the commander of Lamjung army, and here was the tactical headquarters of Lamjung army. From here, the Sardars of Lamjung and another commanders of Lamjung, they used to coordinate with the army of Tanahu, with the army of Kaski and Parvat, because they had good relation sometimes. Sometimes the relation was broken. Anyway, they had to make strategy from here. And finally, in the year 1839, Bikram Sambat, a deciding war became over there in between Lamjung and Gorkha. In that battle, during that battle, Parvat was Parvat was with Lamjung, and in that battle, Lamjung army were captured by Gorkha army or Nepal army, and in course, Sardar Bhakti Thapa and Balibhanjan Malla of Parvat, both of them were captured as a prisoner of war, and they were dispatched to Kathmandu. On way, Sardar Balibhanjan Malla died over, and Bhakti Thapa was carried to Kathmandu. During that period, we have come to know that with some historical facts and our family history also, he did not accept the salt of Nepal government. the fact is that if one who takes the salt of one lord, he should be obliged to him. So he was not obliged to King of Nepal. And after when he was convinced by General Amar Singh Thapa of Nepal Army that the campaign of unification of Nepal is not only to capture another state of Nepal. It is the campaign to protect it from the invading British Army, British India Army. When he was convinced with that, he agreed to join Nepal Army in one condition that he would not be compelled to fight against Lamjung. Beyond that, he is ready. So he was assigned to the west of Madhi River, and he made very brave battles in Jumla, which Nepal has failed to capture it. And he captured it, and finally he crossed the Mahakali River and overpowered Kumaon, Gadwal. In that course, the pressure of British India was increased in the southern border. So further commanders and representatives of the King of Nepal were sent over them as Chautari Abam Shah and General Bhimsen Thapa, Amar Singh Thapa in that area, who was the father of Bhimsen Thapa. He was stationed in Simla. And in the year 1815, in the year 1815 Gregorian calendar, the British force, they arrived in the close distance of Malaung Fort, where Amar Singh Thapa was staying. And Bhakti Thapa was at Surajgarh Fort. And knowing this, Bhakti Thapa hailed to Malaung Fort from Surajgarh. And the environment was, and the morale of Nepali army in those days was very much faded due to the lack of weapons and other supplies. But Bhakti Thapa told Amar Singh Thapa that anyway they have to fight against the British. And he himself guided a 400 men troop and assault over Deuthal, where British Indian army was with big cannons and other strong rifles over there. And in that he fought so bravely. Almost 300 of his men were already killed. He attempted the cannon of British army, and he killed the gunman of that cannon. And when he went to hold the cannon, then he got shot on his left thigh. In that condition also, he advanced and he neutralized several people with his kukuri. And finally, he got his heroism in his last breath. After then, the British commanders, they were astonished. What a strange, brave is Gorkha commander. They honored him. A feeling of honor aroused within them. They did not hate the enemy. And they returned his body to Amar Singh Thapa in Malau with full army honor. And they had written in their history that Bhakti Thapa is bravest of the brave, not only brave. So it shows the bravery of Bhakti Thapa over there in the history of Nepal, though he is not in the class of martyrs in Nepal history. And Bir Bhakti Thapa Foundation, along with Rainas municipality, has requested government of Nepal to announce him the martyr, military martyr of Nepal. Finally, talking about Sardar Bhakti Thapa, how his ancestors came to Lamjung. In this context, when Kulmandan Shah, the king of Kaski, sent his younger son to become the king of Lamjung, he sent some his security persons, military force with him. And Akbar Singh Thapa was the head of that troop. And Akbar Singh Thapa, while entering Lamjung, he deployed his troop all over the northern belt of Lamjung, that they have to fight any time against the previous Ghale chieftains. So after being all things settled, and with the command of the king, he settled himself in Pamchok in the northern belt of Lamjung. And from Pamchok, in the fifth generation of Akbar Singh Thapa, Bhairab Singh Thapa, who resettled him to Dhangai Besi, just a few kilometers ahead of Pamchok. And all their families, they used to be the member of Lamjung soldiers. And Bhakti Thapa also joined in Lamjung army, and he was raised to the Sardar of the army, or the chief of the army. And when he got shot dead in Malau, Deuthal. His sons also were already killed in the battle, and his grandsons were given land for their livelihood, and his grandson, they wanted to acquire some land here in Rainas. Still, his descendants are over here. So, Nepal, history of Nepal is formed like that. If Bir Bhakti Thapa was not shot dead in that battle, maybe the Sugauli Treaty will not happen in that date. And the area that Nepal has to abandon may not to have abandoned, and the territory of Nepal would be wider as it was in those days. Thank you.
Of course, it's a good moment for the dig out of the history of the Rainas court, King Dravid Saha, and the military commander Sardar Bhakti Thapa. In this regard, I would like to call upon Mr. Kharga Gurung for his short briefs about the other important aspects of this Rainas court area. Please, sir. Sir, what do you know about the famous touristic and important aspect of this Rainas court and Lamjung area? Please.
यो राइनासकोट एउटा राइनस कोट भयो। यो लमजुङमा धेरै कोटाहरू छन्। त्यसमध्येमा यहाँले जुन राइनस कोटको लमजुङमा भएका कोटाहरू मध्येमा राइनस कोट अनि राहुल कोट अनि यो गौडा कोट अनि पुरान कोट, जिता कोट, तोर्लुङ कोट, तार्कु कोट अनि अजिर कोट अनि जुम कोट, यी 8-10 चाहिँ कोटाहरू छ लमजुङमा। र यी कोटाहरूमा पहिला का शासकहरूले शासन गरेको हामीले इतिहासमा किंवदन्तीमा पाइन्छ। र यो राइनस कोटको बाट चाहिँ हामी जति पनि हामी यो वरिपरिका कोटाहरू छ त्यसमा चाहिँ विभिन्न खालका किंवदन्तीहरू छ। त्यसमा कोही द्वारे गौडा भन्ने छ, त्यहाँ द्वारे बस्ने प्रचलन। र यो राहुल कोट भन्ने छ, राहुल कोटमा एउटा राहुलको नेतृत्वमा एउटा गढी छ, त्यो गढीमा चाहिँ राहुलको नेतृत्वमा सुरक्षा सेनाहरू बस्ने भन्ने चाहिँ हामीले सुनेका छौँ। र यो राइनस कोट वरिपरि हामीले जति पनि गुरुङ बस्ती बसेको छ, यो शाहवंश राजाहरूको साथसाथमा गुरुङहरू सेनामा रहिआएको अवस्था भएको कारणले यहाँ द्रव्यशाह आउने बेलामा गुरुङहरू साथमा आएको र यहाँबाट गोर्खा गएपछि केही गुरुङहरू गोर्खा गएको र केही गुरुङ यहाँ बसेको। त्यसै गरी नेपाल एकीकरणमा अहिले पनि हाम्रो रुम्चाटारबाट हाम्रो सन्तति भनेर हामीलाई यहाँ खोजिआएको अवस्था नै छ। किनभने उहाँहरूले त्यसबेला नेपाल एकीकरणमा साथसाथै गुरुङहरू रुम्चाटारसम्म पुगेको हामीले पायौँ र उहाँहरूले चाहिँ हाम्रो वंशहरू खोज्दै यहाँ राइनससम्म आउँदाखेरि हामीले त्यतिखेर पनि हामी गुरुङहरू एउटा शाहवंश राजाको सेनामा रहेर विभिन्न ठाउँमा छरिएर हाम्रो सन्तति रहेको पनि पाइएको छ। गोर्खाबाट पनि यहाँ अहिले हामीले चैत महिनामा अब सबै गुरुङहरू जहाँ जहाँ भए पनि आफ्नो इतिहास सबै अब यो राइनस कोटमा यो आउने चैतमा चाहिँ सबै आउने भन्ने एउटा हाम्रो सल्लाह पनि भएको छ। त्यसकारण यो इतिहाससँगै शाहवंशसँगै गुरुङहरूको चाहिँ जोडिएको हामीले पाएका छौँ र यो कोटहरूको मा पनि हरेक कोटहरूमा गुरुङ बस्ती रहेको अवस्था छ। हजुर, धन्यवाद।
Thank you, sir. Of course, the Gurungs, the bravest people, no doubt. During the unification campaign, before the many principalities, there was Gurung fighters. Today's, I already spoken about in the Nepalese army, in the British Gorkhas, in the Indian Gorkhas, in the Singapore police, everywhere, Gurung are famous. They are the fighter clan, honest clan. So, it should be dig out their history as well, the people's history. Finally, I also like to suggest to the local municipality, Nepalese army and the government, the infrastructure have been built in the cemented system here as a somebody memorial here just in front of me. And also the Kalika temple, the wall has been replaced by the bricks and cemented wall. It's not to be done. It should be preserved. It should be protected as it was with the stone. Because it was built in 1493, almost 94, 95. 1493, 94. So it is so old. It's older than the Gorkha Palace. It's older than any castle in the Nepal. So it shouldn't be built by the cemented memorial inside the fort. This is my request. Finally, I would like to thank all the mayor, all the gentlemen, Mr. Kharga Gurung and Mr. Singh Bahadur Thapa, the mayor of the local municipality here, and the other many people.
Samajkoawaj.com